And socially, I'm connected with some of the biggest like photographers and filmmakers in the world at this moment. And actually, I have a few trips planned for like Tulum and Dubai in August with these creators. So it's just been crazy the
That's
amount of,
insane.
yeah, it's been crazy. And actually, honestly, Maxi was the thing that really helped me out with that the most. Everything I put on my master vision actually happened. Like the money I wanted, the friends I wanted, the connections I wanted, all that stuff happened. And yeah, I just like took it really seriously. And here I am today.
That's sick.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. In this short episode here, I interview Cameron Cruz. And in this episode, we talk about how Cameron went from living in his parents' house, struggling in his business with very few friends actually, to ultimately 5Xing his business, moving into the apartment that he wanted, building an insane social circle that has him networking with some of the biggest creators in the world. And he actually has some trips planned to Dubai and Tulum. Listen to see how he did that. You will hear me mention a group chat that I created. And in that group chat, we discuss dating, sex, relationships, and how to build a social circle, a group of friends that supports you toward your goals. It is free, but to get an invite, you have to direct message me on Instagram at Arlen Moore, the word tribe, that's TRIBE, tribe, if you'd like to get an invite. So you can do that right now as you're listening. My Instagram's at Arlen Moore, ARLINMOORE. Without further ado, welcome to the show.
Yo,
Mr. Cameron,
dude, what's happening?
nothing. What's happening with you?
Dude, just here at this hotel in Scottsdale. Just got done with a sick meeting with a client. It was sick. I like saw his whole studio and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, the place looks like a vibe. I love how you're always in the Cameron 2.0 environment. It's sick.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
sure we'll
dude.
definitely dive into that.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Cool. Yeah. So the way I've been doing these calls is basically just ask you some questions, mainly about how you've built your social circle, how my advice and the mentoring program has helped you, how Maxi's helped you with building your social circle, how your social circle has helped you with business, and any other tangents we go off on is completely fine. But yeah, guys, so welcome. This is Cameron, or Copy Cameron, as he's known on Instagram. Cameron is a member, or has been a member in my mentoring program and in Maxi for quite a while. And he's also a highly talented copywriter, and has been building up his company the last several months. And I'm really excited to dive in with him. He's really a whiz with just communication in general. And it's funny, one thing I think is funny, Cameron, is the amount of people that within Maxi and within like my mentoring program, they go to you for copywriting advice. Like it is pretty funny. You like add more value to the group than I think people really realize. So welcome.
Yeah, it's insane, man. And I've just been getting hit up left and right, especially in the tribe group. There's been like at least 10 people who hit me up about coffee. I need to start charging at this point. It's just like insane.
Dude, it's just such a valuable skill. It is. And when you have someone who's really good at it like it's like it's a commodity. It's like, hey, can you read this over? Because I mean, attention is everything these days. So yeah, why don't we just start and kind of talk about your story, where you were before joining, what your social circle was like, what your life was like, your headspace, and your business, and then we can progress through.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so before even reaching out to you, before like finding out about you and Maxi and all that, I was kind of struggling as a copywriter, to be honest. Like I was just living at home, making maybe 1 grand, 2 grand a month, and just spending it on random shit, to be honest. And just like, I was not doing really well mentally, like in the best headspace. I knew that was something that was always important to me, like as an athlete, especially that, that mindset is like super important to me, but I never really had a coach or anything around it. So just like socially, I didn't really have any friends because I was living at home for the last like 6 months before I even came across, you and Maxi. So that's where I was at, just like kind of just breaking even and living at home and not really knowing what the next step was.
Got it. So, where are you at now? Let's just fast forward, like talk about the transformation, and then the rest of the call talk about like steps you've taken to get there.
Yeah, dude. So now I'm making more than enough money than I really need, and I'm starting to like build up my investment portfolio and savings account. So like obviously I've had a huge breakthrough in finances, and I have like all the work I need. Like right now I'm like at the point where I can refuse work, because it's just like more than I need. So I obviously like moved into a new apartment with like other copywriters and have this whole environment around me for copy. And socially, I'm connected with some of the biggest like photographers and filmmakers in the world at this moment. And actually I have a few trips planned for like Tulum and Dubai in August with these creators. So it's just been crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's been crazy. And actually, honestly, Maxi was the thing that really helped me out with that the most, because just like listening to my master vision every night, and everything I put on my master vision actually happened. Like the money I wanted, the friends I wanted, the connections I wanted, all that stuff happened. And it's like I was just really coachable with what the advice you gave me, and with Maxi, and like all the the mentoring program and all the videos. I like took everything super seriously. Like I did all the silent retreats. I did all the environment priming stuff, like got rid of half the stuff on my phone. And yeah, I just like took it really seriously, and here I am today.
That's sick. So you have some trips to Tulum and other tropical places planned. Are you still working with Sam Colder and his team?
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane. That's like, I feel like that's a copywriter's dream, like that. I mean, at least for our age, like in your, travel influencer content, that's just, I find that so dope. Who are, if you don't mind, divulging, who are some of your other cool clients?
Yeah, I don't have any NDAs signed, so I'm good to like share. But yeah, so Sam Colder, this other guy, Max Munch, he's like a more photographer guy. Who else? Matt Como as well. So I've helped him out with
Yep, he's fire as well. Yep.
Yeah, Matt Como. We work together.
That's right.
And yeah, and who else? A few other
still
like
working with Hubi?
Yeah, Hubi as well. So Hubi is helping him out.
And are you working with that guy Brendan?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Brandon, that. Or at Brendan, what is it?
Yeah. At Brendan Hayward. Yeah, that's his last name. So he's like one of Jay Alvarez's friends, I guess. So we're planning. Yeah, I'm planning to like link up with him as well, since I know he's often in LA. So I'm planning something around that. But yeah, we're getting stuff going for his company as well.
So dream clients, hit your revenue goal, traveling across, the world to dope locations.
Yeah.
So the key for you said, was listening to your master vision. Were there any other like breakthrough moments or aha moments that helped you shift and realize like, oh, this is what I need to do to like to grow my business and to achieve this lifestyle?
I mean, I think just going to your place and linking up with everyone in the community was kind of a big realization for me, where I
the live event.
The live event. Exactly. That was like really big for me to connect with a lot of these people who are, like I helped a lot of these people out with their copy and stuff like that. So it was really cool for me to kind of be in that network and see where other people were at. And that was an aha moment for me, where I was like, oh damn, like I could just socialize with, this is my social circle type of thing. Like we kind of created a social circle in there, and we've done multiple trips together as well. So it's like, it just broke through with my social networking skills. And I was like, it's actually a lot easier to connect with people than I thought. And that's where I really started to, you know, like just start connecting with these bigger names. And I think it was actually at your live event that I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me just send the email to Sam. And I sent the email and he got back to me. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it's just like that was a big moment where I was just like, let's just do it.
That's great. So if you could go back to when you first entered the higher ticket program of mine, what would you tell yourself to speed up your results even more? Like, what would be like the few key actions you would tell yourself to take?
Dude, for me personally, probably just outreach more, like a lot more for my own business, like just take more action with my business. I'll just tell myself, just like, take more action, bro. What are you doing?
I feel like a lot of people could potentially hit you up after this. Like, you might get some clients here.
That's fine.
Let me see
If I have
what
time,
other
I'll
right. What
I
other
just, yeah.
what other wins or things you wanted to mention or things you've learned in the last several months?
Dude, I think the biggest thing is just like, honestly, your program is really set up in a powerful way. Like, I've never been through any mindset program, um, like Maxi and just the mentoring group and everything. I think like really the community you've created has been a big support for people to like, and for me myself to just like network with people. And there's just so many big people in there. Like everyone in there is so like, spiritually in tune and on their path and so willing to just help each other out. So it's just like such a special, unique tribe you created within the mentoring group and the program itself. Like if people take it seriously, if you don't mess around, you can literally transform your life. Like I just went from like in the dumps with my mindset to like where I am today, just very clear and passionate about what I do. Just being able to do exactly what I want without being blocked by a lot of things that, are in your blind spot, I guess.
I love
So
it.
I think that's the biggest thing.
Cool. So if people want to reach out to you, if you have any time for potentially hopping on like a strategy session to get you as their copywriter, where can they find you?
Yeah, so just go to Instagram, go to copy.cameron, shoot me a DM, and I don't know, DM me the word copy.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Cameron.